are The Project. The Project? Do you watch that TV show? Is The Project a TV show where you are? Where are you? I know where you are. You are in the place realizing that you're the project. Oh, that's right. Back to script. You are the project. May 5th. The weekly daily stoic going daily. Get into it, Paul. Here we go. The raw material for the work of a good and excellent person is their own guiding reason. The body is that of the doctor and the physical trainer, and the farm, the farmers. Epictetus discourses. Thanks, Epictetus. So he's saying the raw materials, the thing that you work with for a good and excellent person is their mind. Guiding reason. That's a good and excellent person. Someone who will be good at being a person. The material he's working with is his guiding reason, his mind. A doctor or a physical trainer, the thing he works with is the body. And of course, the farmer, the thing he works with is the soil and his farm. All these animals, E-I-E-I-E-I-O. Pretty cool. But anyway, Ryan Holiday, his little blurb says, professionals don't have to justify spending time training or practicing their work. Professionals don't have to. The farmer doesn't have to justify why he's becoming knowledge within the pH levels of soil and what will grow in different areas. That's his job, to farm. It's what they do, and practice is how they get good at it. The raw materials vary from career to career, just as the locations and duration vary depending on the person and the profession. Exactly. Reminds me of that time where professional comes in, fixes something, goes tap. There was this heater that wasn't working, and he spent a lot of money trying to fix it. And then he gets a professional to come in, spends even more money, and then the professional comes and spends 1 second, tap with a hammer. And he goes, I'm not going to spend that much money on you just doing that. I could have done that. But he says, yeah, you maybe spent $20,000 to make me tap. But $1 is for the 1 second that I spent. The 1999, I'm not very good at math, but you know what I'm saying. The rest of the money is for the education and the stuff that he spent to be able to know what hammer to bring, which hammer to tap, and where to tap, and for what duration, and maybe some other times it needs 2 taps. Or in what pressure and the amount of force the tap needs. Yes, I'm rambling, but you get my point. How much time he spends on his profession is only 1 second. Someone who is working a 9-to-5 job, they have to be there, and they're getting paid for their presence. And their presence and what they do, maybe on the phone, or a skill to be a conductor, or a steward or a usher to get people through in the Pacific area. So they're good at dealing with that circumstance. They've spent time and experience dealing with different people. Anyway, back to it. So depends on the person and the profession, depends on the location and the duration you have to spend. And back to Ryan. But one constant is the working of those materials and the gradual improvements and proficiency. Oh yes, I'm quite proficient at rambling and making something that's supposed to go for 1 minute go for maybe a couple of hours. Anyway, back to proficiency. That's the one constant, is working on whatever materials makes you good at your job. Talking, relating, giving information, learning the information so you can give the information. Get what I'm saying? Well, according to the Stoics, your mind is the asset that must be worked on most and understood best. That is the raw material. Do you want to become a good and excellent person? No. Sometimes the not so good seem to have a better life. Or do they? I don't know. What does your ruling reason say? What are you striving for? You get to choose. It's your life. Don't make yourself wrong. You choose. Have a think. What do I want to achieve in this life? Work on your raw material and make it happen. Make it happen. Well, I'll see you tomorrow for the weekly daily Stoic, going daily. I think I told you.